There we go. I somehow forgot to put my audio sources on this scene. I've been doing a lot of stuff, reworking a lot of things, because a lot has changed since the last stream. A lot has changed. So, first off is I have a new audio interface. I can maybe kind of show it to you here a little bit. For anybody who is interested, this is the Roland Bridgecast, which is my new audio interface that I just got. And so I've been spending a lot of time getting this thing set up and all working properly, and I've had to basically completely redo my audio from scratch in order to get this thing to work. However, it is going to make things significantly better. So, first, but before anything, Jenny, Kirby, Fluffy, hello, welcome in. All of you, welcome to the stream. Our hello to you as well. So, the biggest thing with this, okay, so there's a few things that I got, as you can see from the title. One is a new keyboard stand. That I actually have a new stand here. It shakes a little bit like side to side, but the overall shaking is significantly less than it was, meaning I will be able to generally play a little bit better because I'm not having to deal with movement of the keyboard quite as much. The second thing is, of course, the audio interface that I mentioned, which my keyboard is now directly running into, and this is the most exciting part, because now, unlike before, where my keyboard, which I'm realizing you can't actually really see, let me fix that so that we can kind of see the keyboard here. There we go, that's better. Slightly more tilted this way. Now the mic is in the frame. Okay. We'll get there eventually. Nope, mic is still in the frame there. There we go. Okay. So, before, the keyboard was getting picked up by the microphone. It is a different microphone. Now I actually have the other one behind me here. You can't really see it. Maybe if I do that, you still can't see it. But my old mic is actually behind me. But this system uses an XLR connection. So now I have an XLR mic instead. And this is the exciting part. Instead of my keyboard getting picked up by the mic, it's now going straight into the audio interface, meaning that you are now hearing exactly what the keyboard is putting out, instead of just the speakers on this being picked up by the microphone. Now, what you're hearing a little bit of extra noise in here. That extra noise that you're hearing is actually the clicking of the keyboard. Like if I turn this off so we can't hear it. So you can still really hear the clicks from the keyboard. And so because of that, while I am playing, I will mute the mic just so that it's only the piano sounds. But yeah. I'm excited. Another thing that this has, which is very fun, is I now have a voice changer so I can do a little bit of reverb here. How about a lot of reverb?
I could become robotic as well if I wanted to.
So I have a voice changer now, which I will be implementing in games. Of course, I do a lot of voices as it is, um, but I'll be able to use that for games and stuff to enhance the voice work even more, which I am also very excited about. But anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. The other thing that I've done is I've reworked my overlays a little bit. It's not. Oh, I'm like getting cut off now by this overlay. Okay, hold on. I'm going to fix that. And the range of my hands is less as well now, but that's because I actually had to crop down the camera I ended up cropping down the camera a little bit. You know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna deal with it the way that it is. So for those who have not been around, I do have a request list. It looks like requests are already enabled because I forgot to disable them before. Last when I was testing stuff and doing things. Here is a link to the request list. All you have to do is sign in with Twitch, and then you can request whatever you want from the list. Whatever you request, the first thing or anything that you request will get added to a queue. The first thing on the queue will automatically be displayed down there on my overlay. If nobody requests anything, then I will just simply request things to put things on the list and get them on the overlay myself. So I believe I have added I have added one new thing today to the list. So it's not a lot of new music, but it is some new stuff, and I am working on adding more. But I'm getting close. I am getting close to being able to add another piece to the list as well. So within the next few music streams, there should be something else on there as well. So yeah. Give y'all a minute to look through the list, see if there's anything you want to request. Since I am just starting out for today. Hey, nothing's coming through. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick a request in here for Solfeggietto. I'm realizing I forgot to mute the mic during that one. So you are hearing very loud clicks still from the keyboard. Ooh. Doing a new one. Okay. Don't have this one memorized, so I do need the music. Song of Time. This is a version by a good streamer friend, Capo VGM. Okay, hold on. How in the world did I just notice that this is not properly bound? What am I doing? Wow, my brain does not want to work, apparently. Yarin Colucci? Yarin Colucci? Am I saying that correctly? No, Yarinka Colucci. Yarinka Colucci. There we go. Took me a second, but I got there. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sonata Squad. Now let's see why this thing is not binding. Ugh. What? Okay, well, I did not mean to switch the theme there. What? Why is it not seeing the keyboard at all? What? What is happening? There goes my phone. Okay, hold on. What is happening here? Why is this... Ow. Okay, why... Why is this not working? Didn't touch this since the last time I streamed, so it should be working. Okay, hold on. What is going on? I'm just gonna relaunch the program and see if that fixes it. Awesome, that fixed it. Okay. So now, I relock the keyboard. This new stand that I've got for it now also has wheels, which makes it a lot easier to move it into streaming position. Let's get this back. I closed the book, so now I gotta find the music again. I think it's here, yes. And let's switch back over to here. And now, let's try this again, now that it's actually working. So, that is, of course, Song of Time, as played by our good streamer friend, Decapo VGM. So, let's see. Ooh, prelude. Okay, well, we can do this. Ooh, I'm gonna remember to mute the mic this time, because I still forgot to mute it last time. Okay. Next is... Ooh, Picture Perfect. Okay. This is one you can see by under Artist that I wrote. This is actually the most recent thing that I have written, at least in terms of original compositions. I actually transcribed... The last stream that I did was actually transcribing another one of DiCapo's arrangements, because he just does it by his arrangements by playing, and then they need to be transcribed later. So I transcribed his version of Kakariko, which will eventually make it onto the list, but I haven't actually had time to like practice it and learn his version of it. There's a different version on the list, but his version that I transcribed, I haven't had the time to learn yet. But yeah. Anyway, so that's technically the most recent thing that I've written, even though I didn't actually write it. I wrote it, but the actual last thing that I wrote was Picture Perfect. I am not entirely sure what happened at the end there, but whatever. Ooh, arabesque. Okay. I forgot to mute the mic again. Oh well. It's the first stream of having this set up. I'll get used to it. Okay. What are we gonna do next? Not directly into the sound processor, but I do have a pedal that's plugged into the keyboard. So you still get that, you still get the pedal, because that's going directly into the keyboard itself. The audio processor is just simply taking the audio from the output of the keyboard that the keyboard is outputting, and letting us hear it digitally from that instead of going through the regular speakers on the keyboard itself. So, ooh, fairy fountain. Okay. Haven't played this one in a little while, so it might be a little rough. And then, we're immediately gonna follow it up with the etude. Okay. Sure, 2 difficult ones in a row. That's fine. So this, I mean, I have edited these slightly so you can now see on the overlay that this is by Koji Kondo, of course, and the arrangement is by Toshiro Kono. That's what the parentheses is. The parentheses is always who the arrangement is by, if it is an arrangement at least. But remember to mute the mic this time. Hey, Planter. Welcome in. And A2. And here we go. This is gonna be fun. Yikes. That went about as well as I was expecting it to. Oh boy. Okay, well, whatever. Today is not a very good day for doing fast stuff for me. Wow, I can't even do it slowly apparently. What is going on? Okay. Anyway. It's been a little while since it has gone into chat, so once again, here is the link. I mean, it also sounds great because we actually have good sound now instead of whatever bad sound constantly peaking we had before was. Ooh, Schumann's Reverie. Okay. So this is one of his pieces from his collection Scenes from Childhood. I need a mental reset on this one. Hold on. Brain, please work. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, I don't know what happened on that one, but we are just going to ignore that. My my brain decided that it just absolutely did not want to work in the slightest, apparently. Uh, no, that's actually, it's not in C, it's actually in F. So, I mean, only one black key, but, which is very close, but fifth off. That is the best I have played that in a while. I am very happy with that. Ooh, okay. I forgot that I put this on there, honestly. I need to grab the music for it. Ooh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is this it? Nope, that's not it. Is this it? Yes. Oh yeah, that's another thing, is that I actually fixed Robo Sonata now. I had um I realized I had like totally screwed up the one of the timers where I had it set for 37 seconds instead of 37 minutes. Which is why Robo Sonata was doing that thing where it would like suddenly send 4 messages in a row. Just out randomly out of nowhere. So I've got that fixed now. It's not gonna just randomly spurt out 4 auto messages in a row all of a sudden anymore. I mean, it might, but the chance of it happening is significantly lower. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, uh, if you, I would be a little bit surprised if you also very much enjoy two, given that not off the top of my head, not even I could tell you what two sounded like. I have not learned this. I'm sight reading it right now. Something like that. I do not do any jazz, no. Um, I was required to like learn like how to voice jazz chords and stuff in in music school. I had to do a little bit of that, just like the one. It's 15737 to voice a to voice a jazz chord, and that's like all I know about jazz. I do not do jazz at all. Yeah, I can actually do a little, the very big. I can do a little bit of the very beginning of the third movement actually, and I do actually have that memorized. But ah, and that's as much as I can do with the third movement. Cause oh my god, that's tough. Oh my god, that third movement is not easy. First movement is almost sight readable. Second movement is fine. I just haven't taken the time to learn it. Hmm. Okay, cool. I mean, I did do some jazz on trumpet. Um and but um cuz like I played trumpet all through high school and stuff, and I there was one con there was one concert where I joined and played with the jazz band for a few numbers cuz I was doing I mean, you know how much I like doing and like helping and stuff. I and it's I don't just like help here. It's something that I've like always done. It's just a part of who I am, right? And so I would help out with the band a lot. Like I even went in over the summer before senior year to help the band director get the band room ready for the year and stuff. And like I was helping choose music for the band senior year and stuff. Um, and so he ended up as and because of that, he actually ended up giving me a lot of different opportunities, and one of those opportunities that he gave me was to play with the jazz band for part of one of their concerts. So I learned a little bit from that. I had also played in the pit for the musical Chicago. Um, so there's that, but once again, that's just like very much just reading the music. There's no improvisation or anything with that, and it's like you have to be very strictly following the conductor because there's a lot of other stuff going on and whatever. Um, because like there's the you are you're not just in layer of music, you're also accompanying the singer, so it's a little bit different from in that regard as well. So yeah. I really need to get back to that. I started like trying to bring back my lip for trumpet at one point. I had started doing that and then I stopped doing it and then I need to get back to doing that. Cuz once I do, I might be able to stream a little bit of trumpet. I don't know. We'll see. That might be something that happens someday very far into the future. If I can manage to get my lip back. But I have to actually take the time to try to get my lip back to be able to do that. I haven't played basically at all since the pandemic, so I would be basically starting from zero. Okay, what do we want to play next? What do we want to do next? Let's do a little bit of Tchaikovsky. Why is my overlay taking so long to update? What? Normally it takes like a half a second. That took like 2 seconds. What is going on? Whatever. Being slow. I know, I love it too. I love this program. It's so fun. And I mean I don't do it, but another thing that I am able to do is change the theme. So let's see. Which one do I want to do? Let's do rainbow for a little bit, cause why not? Just for the heck of it, let's do rainbow for a little bit. Now I want to choose a piece that would work well with this theme. Ooh, actually I haven't. I've got an idea. I have an idea. Not... Da, 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 da. Yes. This one. Quicksilver. And we're gonna play False Knight. It's just the name of the thing. It's called Quicksilver. Okay. So that's themes. There's a lot. There's like this like spectrum one and like fire. There's and I can make a lot of custom ones, which is what this is that I've made custom as like my main one. I think there's actually a way to like integrate this with chat in some way to be able to like have commands like change the theme. So I could maybe do that or something as like a point redeem. Maybe that could be interesting. Change the theme as a point redeem that you could just like instantly change it. I'll have to look into that. I'll have to look into that. That might be something that happens at some point. The only thing that I'm like that I don't know is because like I would want it to be tied to an actual like regular point redeem where it actually does where you have to spend points to be able to change it. I just don't know how I would. Well, I have a fight. I have yeah. I mean, I do. I have the. I'm already doing that. I have a full full point system set up through Firebot. That it's all fully functional. It's been fully functional since I came back to streaming. I had it in Mixitup, and I've moved it over, and I've set it back up in Firebot. I've had that a full point system already functioning. If you do want to know more, there is info about it in a panel under the stream. In a panel down below. It's called Notes because of course it is. But yeah, y'all are earning points. You are currently earning notes by being here that you can use for redeems. And I use commands as the way to redeem notes. Is by you doing custom commands for it. I've specifically disabled like mini games and stuff so that it will, in order to make it more properly emulate the actual point system. But yeah, if you check, you can do exclamation point notes to see how many notes you currently have, and then I have a few different redeems. The one that never gets redeemed, I have a first redeem. Cassie! Hello! Welcome in, Cassie. Good to see you. How are you doing? But yes, I do have a first redeem. Hint, hint. And I have other redeems as well. Off the top of my head, do I remember them? I have a Hydrate redeem. I have a Golem redeem. I have a German redeem. The Golem one is to make me speak it with a Golem voice. The German one is to force me to speak only in German for a little bit. Let's see. I know I have one or two others. I am blanking as to what they are. Oh, no I don't. That's all of them. Though what I do have that nobody has been. No, I don't. Well, I'm gonna just give you the shit voice. I'll just give that one to you. Gollum, you have to redeem. Stitch, I'll just do. Um, brain.
I mean, I do a lot of voices, so it's not really a freebie, it's just I do a lot of voices. And you're gonna hear me do the voices a lot. But if you wanna hear Gollum, which is the best actual character that I can do, then you gotta redeem it. That's why that one's a redeem.
But yeah. What was I saying? I forget what I was gonna say. Oh yeah. For make sure you spell it right and no caps. Gollum. If you've got enough, if you have enough notes to actually redeem that. Okay. I just played False Night. It's been a little while since it went into the chat, so once again, for anybody that did miss it, here is the song list. For anybody who missed the explanation of how this works, all you have to do is go to the link, sign in with Twitch, and then you will be able to request songs. Anything that you request will automatically be added to the queue. First thing on the queue is automatically going to show up on the overlay, and that is what I will play. I do not know Little Shop of Horrors. For the most part, if it is on the lit request list, that is what I can play. I can pretty much only play the stuff that's on the request list, and like stuff that I am currently working on that I cannot yet play well enough to put onto the request list. So yeah. If it's on the list, that's what I can play. That's why I have a specific request list, because I can't take requests of just like, hey, can you play this? Is it on the list? If not, no, I can't. Or very, very, very slim chance that I can't. Because I do try to put as much as I possibly can onto the list. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, Autumn Song. I really like this one. So, I didn't explain this when I played Song of the Lark, but I'll go ahead and explain it. Basically, Tchaikovsky wrote a piece for every month. Together they are known as the seasons. But there are 12 pieces, one for each month. This one is the one for October. Okay. Fairy fountain. Hey, Kaizeth. We did already do fairy fountain today, but I'll do it again. Except that we're gonna do it a little bit differently this time. It's okay. I have a way to switch it up and do it a little differently. Pixie, hello, welcome in. We're gonna do it this time on vibraphone. I forgot to mute my mic during that again. Dang it! I keep forgetting to do that, but that's because it's a new setup that I have now where I'm actually able to mute it so that you don't hear the little clicks of the keyboard, because if I do this, you're hearing all of the clicks of the keyboard, so I have to mute my mic so that you don't hear that, which is something that I can actually do now that my keyboard is not getting picked up by my microphone. Instead, the keyboard goes right into the audio interface so you can hear the actual sound that the keyboard is putting out instead. Which means I can mute my mic and not get the clicks anymore. I just am not used to doing that. Rant over. That is it for the rant. Okay. No, the song is not going to be muted. Here, there, proof that it's not gonna be muted. I'm not bad though. Oh yes, Next song, the mic will be muted. Ooh, I kind of want to stick to doing something where I can use a different instrument. So I'm gonna go ahead. What is going on with the overlay? Oh my god. Why is this overlay taking, not that. Why is this overlay is taking a very long time to refresh for some reason, and I don't know why. So I'm just gonna do that. Hopefully that fixes it. We're gonna do this invention because I can use another alternate keyboard sound for this time. It's a little bit of Bach. We're gonna do this one on harpsichord. I messed up, but that's fine because it gives me a chance to mute my mic, which I forgot to do because, of course, again. Okay, there we go. It's... To be fair, this is the very first time that I'm actually, like, muting my mic to play. And I've been doing music streams for 2.5 years at this point. So it's a habit that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. And we have Kakariko Village. Need to make sure I'm not on the harpsichord for this one. I absolutely love this arrangement. It's a beautiful arrangement. Whenever I do this, I always give a little bonus. Song of Storms. I will say, pretty soon, I'm gonna be doing a different one. And you know what? In fact, I'm gonna do it right now. I'll do it right now. Because our good friend DeCapo has an arrangement of Song of Storms as well. Earlier, I played his version of Song of Time. He has a version of Song of Storms. The last stream that I did, I transcribed his version of Kakariko Village. Once I transcribed it, but I don't actually have it like fully learned. Once I eventually have it fully learned, I'm going to add that to the request list, actually separately, so that you can choose whether to request the version of Kakariko that I just played, or his version of it, once I actually have that version of it learned. And I may do the same thing for Song of Storms. I'll just put Song of Storms on once and have it always be this version, and then not give it as a bonus, whenever I play Kakariko. I don't know. We'll see. But this is his version of Song of Storms. Let me mute the So that is his version of Song of Storms. I know I don't normally do shoutouts, but I am going to give a shout out here to DeCapo. He does all sorts of music stuff, creates music arrangements, on the spot on streams. So absolutely check him out. What do we do next? What do we do next? Don't forget, y'all are not limited to the number of requests you can do. You can request as much as you want. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see ya. Let's see. What do we want to do? Let's do something a little bit faster. That did not speed up how fast it went onto the overlay. Okay. Ooh, you know what I haven't played in a long time? This. So, Bach wrote a prelude and fugue in every key. C major, C minor, D flat and minor, D and D minor, and so on. Every note of the scale. And then he did it all again. Together, these pieces are known as the Well-Tempered Clavier. So this is the prelude and the fugue, so it's technically two pieces. It's the prelude and the fugue from Well-Tempered Clavier, Book 2. I will take that. Nikki! Hello! How are you? Good to see ya! Thank you. How are you doing? Ooh, almost forgot to mute the mic again. It hasn't gone into chat for a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a link to the Discord. Since I haven't really promoted the Discord yet at all today, I do have a Discord. I know, yet another Discord to join because everybody has a Discord. But I do plan on doing more like just hangout sessions and stuff in Discord. It's also a good place to get notified of things, because we all know Twitch be Twitchy, and sometimes it doesn't send out the notifications like it's supposed to, or sends them out super late and stuff. So on Discord is where you can actually get all of that stuff and actually get to hang out and chat with me if I'm actually doing one of those hangout sessions, which I haven't really done. I've only done one so far, and nobody showed up to it. But I do want to do more of that kind of stuff. So that's where you can find that. And with the promo stuff out of the way, let's get back to music. When's the last time the request list went in to chat? It's been a little while. Okay, let's do that again. Here's the request list. If you want to request something, just log in with Twitch and then you can request whatever you want. In the meantime, you know what? Let's do Let It Go. Why not? Nikki, I want to get you back in the mood to play Hollow Knight. So we're gonna do Dirt Myth. As you can see from the parentheses, this is a solo piano arrangement that I wrote. I could not... when I was trying to learn this initially, I couldn't find a good solo piano version of it. A lot of them would either leave things out or had wrong notes or wrong rhythms and stuff, so I decided, what the heck, I'll write my own. The False Night theme that I played earlier is also my own arrangement of the False Night theme. I'm still waiting to... so far, I have still been holding out, doing a stream of analyzing the Hollow Knight music, so that you could get a little further into the game. And I'm still waiting. I'm willing to wait, but I don't know how much longer I'm willing to wait. Let's see. Ooh, I haven't done this one in a while. Let's do the Arietta. I forgot to mute the mic again. Because of course I did. Don't worry, I'll get used to it. Cool. It's not even 9:30 yet. Awesome. Ooh, I haven't done any of these in a while. So we are going to do this. This is Chopin's Opus 9, number 1. Sound familiar? This is the piece that gives me the 91 in my name. Hold on. We're gonna try that one again. Just gotta do a little bit of this, and then we'll be good to play. when thinking about the pieces that I know, I often forget that that one exists. But it is really a nice piece. Honestly, pretty much everything that I know is. If it wasn't, I wouldn't learn it. But I probably wouldn't learn it, I should say. We are starting to get down to stuff to kind of the end of the list a little bit here. Do some Pokemon. Atomic Roar. Okay, you've been here for almost 2 years, but I don't recognize your name, so you must have changed your name. Who are you? Because that is not a name that I recognize. Oh, okay. Well, welcome in. Good to see ya. Yeah, I do a lot of music stuff now. I know back before my hiatus, back when you knew me then, I wasn't doing a whole lot of music, but it's one of the main things that I do nowadays. So, it's one of three things that I do. Yeah, back when. It was only just a little bit here and there on the side, despite the Music Man nickname. But now it's really a much bigger part of the channel, which I am very happy about. I think I'm very glad I decided to make it much more of a focus. Okay. I am starting to run out of stuff. I guess let's do this Nocturne. That was not bad. I want to play longer, but eh, there's so many pieces that, or there's just so few pieces on my request list. I know I'm working on it. But you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spend a little bit of time on video game stuff. Specifically, we're gonna do this. Various things from Ocarina of Time. I'm not gonna do everything that I know from Ocarina of Time, because some of it is specifically requests that I've already played today, like Fairy Fountain, Kakariko, and Song of Storms. But this is gonna be various things except those. And it's not everything because I don't know everything, but it is a decent selection of stuff for you. I will admit that's as far as I know of that one. Ooh, hold on, I was gonna do that. I'm gonna do this one first. Okay, that one didn't go so well. Now, I'm going to do this. Okay, that one needs a little bit of work. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the Versus. And that's what we're going to end with today. And that is where we are going to end for today. Thank you all so much for being here. What was that sound? What the heck? I don't know what that was. Anyway, thank you all so much for being here. This was very fun. I actually got to go a little bit longer this time as well than I normally do. I know I've been kind of like all over the place recently, and like not very present the last few weeks just because of the holidays and stuff, but I will be back to a normal schedule. Of course, I don't have a schedule, but back to much more regular streams now. And yeah. So, with that being said, let's figure out who we are going to raid. Oh. Well, I know who we're gonna raid. I know exactly who we're gonna raid. Here is our raid message like normal. And we are gonna go raid Kirby. If my stream deck wants to load. Thank you. We're gonna go say hi to Kirby. So I will see you later. Bye.